Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Dirky here, and what is happening? Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. So in today's video, the map is the Sky Temple, and the hero we're going to be playing is Johanna. Johanna is an unkillable, in-your-fucking-face tanking machine. She's very resilient due to 25 extra armor and her trait ability Iron Skin. If you like to play disruptive frontline heroes, then Johanna's your girl. So at level 1 we're going to pick up Reinforce. This is just 2 charges of block, reduces the enemy's basic attacks by 50%. So we're going to be building around our trait today in the video, folks. We're going to be augmenting this trait as much as our talents let us. Let's take a look at the teams quickly. In my team we have Genji, Nazebo, Falstad, Varian and Johanna. In the enemy team we have Vala, Kerrigan, Leoric, Artanas and Zul. So we need to be careful of Zul's push, but we do have a global which will really help in that situation right there.
Seems right.
So the way you want to play playing Johanna is that you want to be right up in the enemy's face, being as disruptive as possible, throwing out punishes and condemns and blinds as needed. Looks like we're engaging in a small team fight here. Leoric misses his Drain Hope ability there. We're going to pull in Kerrigan, see if we can get blinds rolling out there. And then we're just going to walk away. We're going to make our way up top now to deal with Zul. I'd probably be the best solo laner because of Condemn. Condemn has really good lane clear. It used to be a talent at level 1 called Night Ticks Palm, but Blizzard removed it and built it into the ability and removed it a wee bit. So we're just going to trade in with Zul here. We see our team coming up here for the gank. We're going to pop this here and pull him in a bit. Unfortunately it was only the one. We can see if we can get a slow going off him again. Fortunately Zul is going to get away. How's the team doing down here? We're going to make our way down here to help out this team here in the middle lane. Looks like the tumbles have spawned, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to make our way down the middle lane and help out the team. Looks like we do lose Nazebo down bottom. That's unfortunate for us. Is Genji going to pick up a kill on Artanas? Nope, he is not. We do have the vision there. Zul is still going to continue to push, so we're going to head up here and stop this push. We don't want to lose this XP before it's too late. He's probably going to go up there and start taking the shrine. I have to get this XP here. The XP is very important between level 1 and level 4. Well, it's important throughout the whole game, but right now it's really important. Looks like we're going to lose our Falstad player. That's unfortunate. Oh, Kerrigan does miss our combo. Let's see if we can drag him in here. See if we just stick to Kerrigan. We want blinder. Pop our trait here. Oh, and the Nazebo locks is in his wall and he drops it again. Thank God. See if we can slow down our Artanas. We have our CC up. We're going to pull him in a bit. Get a blind rolling off. Looks like we do push the enemy team away and we pick up a double kill there on Artanas on the right, but we lose Genji to towers. That's what happens when you get greedy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, we're going to take that in the face. What just happened there? So Johanna is a really good pick if the enemy team rely on a lot of basic attacks. Due to her ability Shield Glare, this will blind them for 1.5 seconds, completely nullifying any damage that they do. Looks like the enemy team is going to pick up most of the objectives. So at level 4, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pick Laws of Hope. This is going to heal us over time for 20% of our health. Let's get some blinds rolling out here. Pop our Laws of Hope. Stay in the team and stay in their face as much as we possibly can. We're going to slow down our Artanas. We do have our CC up. We're going to see if we can bring him back in again. We do get our CC rolling off, but he is going to escape. So we're just going to walk away because with no chance of picking up a kill, we could possibly lose our Nazebo player. We're going to go down here and peel for him. And there we go, he escapes. We're just going to head back here and make our way to the top lane. He could possibly be in there. Another great thing about playing Johanna is that she hasn't got many heroes that can counter her. I would say your biggest counter in the game would probably be Varian. Due to Shower and Throw, it can wreck your trait ability if you pop it and your level 20 ability, but we'll talk about that when we get there. But one of the biggest downfalls to playing Johanna is that she has no mobility. So you're easily kited. Whenever you're chasing down heroes like Valor or Jaina, you need to be careful and not overextend in tunnel vision. You could find yourself way out of position. It's hard to chase the enemy when they're on their way, as like I said, you've no mobility. So at level 7 we're going to pick up the Crusade Marches On. This is going to, every time we use an ability, it'll reduce the cooldown of our iron skin by 1.5 seconds. Let's see if we can get blind drawn out here. Pop our iron skin because we are looking in amongst the enemy. They are putting all our damage in, and we're going to pop our laws of hope. See if we can stick them with glue. As you can see there, we can get kited so easily. We have no gap closers. Let's see if we can get a blind roll out there and Kerrigan, nullify her damage. Looks like the temple self-spawn in the bottom lane. Are we going to push in here? I think it'll be a good idea to take this fort right now if we can. See if we can get Zul slowed. See if we can blind Kerrigan while she jumps in there. Pop our trait and go in deep here. Once it wars off, we can walk away. See if we can get a blind roll out. He's going to die. That was pure stupidity there coming from our Genji player. We're just going to walk away from this. There's not much more we can gain from this. We could put. He's dead. There's no chance I could heal him unless I get a blind roll out. I'm not going in there. I'll die. I'm not going to be as greedy as my team, but while this was all going on, ladies and gentlemen, Falstad and our Varian player was down bottom, taking the temple. So great heroes that you want to play with Johanna would be great AoE because your condemn ability can clump all heroes up and then you can just use Jaina to AoE them down. They're possibly going to lose their Lorik player here. We knew he was going to do that, so we're just going to drag him in here now. We should have kept our punish for whenever he did it last time. He's just healing off me. There's no point chasing any further. We're going to stand here and zone for the enemy, as you can see. We're going to pop our trait here, pop our laws of hope so we can stay. We're just going to try and walk away. Johanna's so fucking tanky, it's unreal. Like, you can zone so well for your enemy, you can literally get in their faces. Let's get us. Oh, we're going to blind Val here. We can see Val doing a bit of damage. Oh, we could possibly die here. We do lose our Fall style player. Let's get back right into the fort. We're just going to stay here now. Try and defend this fort. It looks like the enemy team isn't going to push in. Let's clear this lane. Get flange rolling out. We're going to pop our trait here. We could have died there if we didn't. Let's see an ultimate there coming out from our Zul, from the enemy Zul player. Does hit our Nazeebo on our Genji player. So at level 10, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pick up Blessed Shield. This is a stun. You throw it at the enemy. It'll stun the first enemy it hits and then it'll hit another 2 enemies. Looks like the enemy team is going to continue to push this bottom lane. We really need to defend this. My ultimate's up. See Varian there coming in from behind with the Varian go. He went Twin Blades of Fury so we can get a blind roll out. See if we can peel for him. Or we're going to pick up a kill here. Looks like we do save our. I'm completely out of mana here. I'm going to have to retreat. Oh, beautiful. And a double kill coming out there from Varian. And a triple kill coming out. Looks like Zul died to the tower, so we do lose our Genji player there. He was pretty low. Oh, I didn't see that stun coming there. See if we can blind Vala there. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Do you not love that sound there? Quad kill, mega kill, makes my nipples hard every single time. So we're just going to head back here and get some mana and some health because we are extremely low. A beautiful peel coming out for me, if I do say so myself, saving Genji's life. So what I love about Johanna is her iron skin ability. That's what makes her a really, really strong tank. It gives you a shield that absorbs about 25% of your maximum health, and it makes you unstoppable for 4 seconds. So you really want to be timing this bad boy just before the enemy use their stuns. You want to make them use their stuns on you, really, you know what I mean? Looks like our team overstayed their welcome down bottom. I had no mana, there was not much I could do if I stayed there. We could probably going to lose that fort down bottom. Looks like Genji's looking a hand here. We're going to help him out then. I thought taking that camp, having it pushing while we were taking this temple would have been a good idea, but I suppose with the team being dead and theirs is going to finish before ours, they could make their way here. So it looks like the first fort the game does drop. See Falstaff flying down bottom. What are you doing? You have no idea who's in there. You are dead now. That was a bad move coming from your part. You are so dead. I love to be inside his head right now. That was just pure stupidity, and I hope he learns from that. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you go to a farm, you get goats. That's what happens. We're just going to push this lane a wee bit here in their direction. We're going to blind her here. See if we can just keep trading into her, and we do pick up a kill there on Kerrigan. That was good for us after us losing our. Oh, didn't see that coming there. He's just going to walk away. There's no point in me wasting my time. Oh, there we go. We're going to pop our trait here and walk away, blind him. On a zombie wall coming out there from the Zebo, but he misses. Really, really, let's mute the goats. It's the best thing to do. We're going to go back here and see if we can help clear this lane. So at level 13, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pick up Hold Your Ground. This increases our shield by another 20%, and if it's destroyed, it'll reduce the cooldown of it by 4 seconds, which goes well with our level 7 talent. Why did Falstad? No, he's still there. I thought he left it. I was about to call him a goat there. See, got no escape. There we go. Took me a wee while to use it. You do see Leroy up there. We need to defend that fort. We can't let them take that. He possibly is going to take it. Falstad has a global. Why is he not going up there? Looks like we're going to lose this fort. I'm the only one that seems to want to defend it. Are they taking boss down there? What is going on here? Look at this here. This is madness. I don't know. I have nothing to say for that there apart from bah! Some players will be better out chewing grass, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we just spam this to see if the team will open their fucking eyes for once. Just blind him there so he can't do any damage from the Zebo. Falstad has a global, though he wasn't seen to use it. This is a double kill right here if the team would like to join us. We're going to pop our trait, and these are our Laws of Hope. What a wasted opportunity there. See if we throw out a stun there, and we do miss it. And we lose our variant player because he's another fucking goat. This is game number 2. It takes me 3 to 4 games sometimes to put a video up, but this here one's going up because I want to go get some date. See if we can get blinds rolling out here. Or Falstad will be stuck there for a wee bit. Oh, and we're going to try and dodge this here. Looks like he does get our... Looks like we are going to lose our Falstad player to Leroy. See if we can blind. He's pretty deep there. Has he got his Wraith Rock up? I would say he has. Looks like we're possibly going to lose our Genji player. He's running into that there. We're going to pop our Iron Skin. Looks like Follow does waste their ultimate with me while we had Iron Skin up. Let's blind the team. Oh my days. So at level 16, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pick up Fanaticism. Every time we get hit with this up, we'll increase our movement speed by 8%, stacking up to 40%. This is like a wee bit of a gap closer when you put yeah, I'm not going in there alone, mate. Let's just mute another goat. I should have turned my chat off. You should turn your chat off when you play Quickmatch because people think the right thing to do is go in there without your team. You know, we would have been more outnumbered there. Oh, and a beautiful stun there coming out from me. Looks like the enemy team is just going to walk out of this here. We want to walk out his Laws of Hope. Or Drain Hope, sorry. We see Varian down the bottom lane. He's possibly going to die. Nope. Is he? No, he's going to win that fight, but he's going to die now to Artanis. We're going to make our way down here, see if we can help him. And yep, and he does die. See that, ladies and gentlemen? Learn your hero. You know what I mean? Who can you trade into? Who can you not? You know what I mean? Yeah, of course that's our fault. You know what I mean? Even though I don't know what that means. Falstad's in there. He's probably going to die because he's... Yep. Madness. Looks like we just got a trade off there. Oh, beautiful. Coming out there from Genji. He's nowhere else to go apart from in there and die. There we go. Looks like we're going to take the rest of this comp uncontested. Good idea now. We did go boss. Standing trading into Artanis, not knowing when his shield can come off cooldown. Oh, we missed it there. I didn't see his. We have our trade up again. We want to let it use abilities here to get the cooldown reduced. Oh, we get. Let's see if we can get a stun rolling out here. Anybody could overextend. We're just going to pop our Laws of Hope. He needs to drop that shield. See if we can stun him. We're just going to pop Iron Shield here as we knew it. Oh, look how low she is. Beautiful. Literally killed herself for us. I love that. That's what I love. Oh, I wanted that kill. So we're just going to head back here because we are completely low on everything that we have. So a bit of a ropey game today, ladies and gentlemen, but we have a level lead now. Well, we're about to lose it. Boss has a great idea and we're going to make our way and join the team. But we have to push with this boss to make something of it. So let me tell you about a wee story that happened to me the other day. So I'm watching an episode, series called Black Sails. And I'm really into it. Like, well, the first couple of episodes weren't that great, but now it's really good. But I'm here, let's go for this. Get this cunt wrecked. We want to stick to him like glue, we want to body block him. While our team does that there, we are going to stand here in zone and he misses his drain hope. And there's this dude in my work that's really into these movies. He's like the dude out of Family Guy, you know, is it Carl you call him? He loves movies and he works in the shop with Chris. We could gank this here, this would be such a great gank here if we can get a stun. Is he, yep, I knew he was going to use that there. Looks like we're on our own here. Do wait for the team to come in and we'll use our stun, that'll stun both of them. Got a blind rolling out there, a wee bit of damage. Let's slow him down a bit. We know his Wraith Rock's off cooldown, we're going to pop unstoppable here. We can use it and we can go in. We want it to break, do you know what I mean? That's what we want, let's slow down Vala. Vala's he's going to pick up a kill on Genji. Oh, and she just escapes. Beautiful coming out there from Genji, but we can't save him. Let's pop our Laws of Hope and our slow and our trait there, but go. We're going to blind the team so they can't do any more damage to me. And just walk away. So at level 20, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pick up Indestructible. Let's slow him down. We're obviously not going to die here because we just got Indestructible. Look, this will give us a massive shield for 20 seconds, leaving us to escape, but looks like we're going to die anyway. And he goes to me, oh, what episode are you on? I says, I'm on episode 2, season 3. And he goes, oh, has your man died yet? I don't want to tell you your name just in case you're watching it. And I thought, what the fuck, like, you've literally just fucking ruined the whole show on me. Do you know what I mean? There's no point in me even watching it now. And not only that there, right? But see when he talks to you, he's all up in your grill. He was right up in your face. He's a space invader. And his breath is rotten. Burn the nose hairs off you, I swear. See, he gets right up into my face. I can literally feel my nose hairs burning. Unbelievable. I'm going to continue watching this anyway because I'm watching it with my fiance. But there's no point. And I was actually thinking about ruining it for her, telling her what happens. Because that's what happens when you get married, you know, you have to share everything. You think I should just tell her what happens? Like, nah. How could you be so cruel? Do you know what I mean? So is that our first death? I think it is. There we go, see what I mean? How unkillable Johanna is. We're going to make our way to the team, engage this team fight. We do have a level advantage, but we're shortly going to lose it. All our ultimates are down, so I don't see the point of fighting this fight. Let's see if we can get him to retreat out of there. We are ultimates down. I suppose we do have numbers. Wait till I get there. Now we're here. Now we can push in. Oh, and we are slow. We're going to blind Vala here. Pull them all in, see if we can stun the Hortanus player here. Pick up a kill on Hortanus. It'd be a good idea to go. Let's pop our trait. Proper Laws of Hope. Oh, I thought we were going to get mounted in there. We're just going to catch up with him here. Pull him in, stun him. Slow him down. He is healing off me, but it's not going to keep him alive. We do lose Genji there. Suppose that's going to be my fault yet again.
Well done.
Let's go core. Core's a good idea, is it? Not with Kerrigan up. Well, it's being so low, but the temples are up. See Vala and Kerrigan in the top lane. They're clearing that wave. What am I doing? I'm hitting the wrong button here. This Leoric. Piss away off, Leoric, will you? You're making me nervous. Oh, that would have been a great wall. That would have been a great wall there. Should have dove on the Zebo there. She would have been locked in there and probably would have guaranteed us a kill. So indestructible. That's what makes Johanna unkillable, but it only last 5 seconds. We were slow there. Let's see if we can pull him in here. Get a blessed shield rolling off. Get her blinded too. Beautiful. Annihilate it. Completely annihilate this plot. Laws of Hope on her trait. See the movement speed we got there. That's part of a wee cup closer. We see Varian pushing the bottom in. He could possibly go core here. Be a good idea to actually go core, I think. Let's go bottom. See if we can join Varian. Standing there taking that there's a waste of time when we could possibly go core with our numbers being so big on the map. Then being at a serious disadvantage. Let's see if we can get a slow run off from him so he can't walk away. We're going to pull him in here. Try and get in front of him, get damage rolling out on us. Let's just go core. I think this is GG here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a blind coming out from me. So as you can see there, Johanna's an unkillable machine. But you'll be you'll not be able to get much mobility. Another way the enemy can counter you is they can just ignore you. You know what I mean? Just walk by you and just attack enemies, because you don't really have a strong stun the way ETC and Muradin have. But Johanna's still really fun to play. I love that style of play, being up in their faces and being annoying. Do you know what I mean? Like a turd that won't flush. As Johanna, you're a turd that won't flush. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, let's give Nazebo a wee thumbs up. So this is my full trait build for Johanna. It probably isn't the best build you could go, but it is definitely one of the best traits, one of the best builds to go to keep you alive. We've only had 1 death there, which is really good. I was trying to get 0 deaths, like, but what can you do? It is Quickmatch. We didn't have a support. So we'll take a wee look at our talents again, go over them. Oh, wrong screen. So level 1 we picked up Reinforced because they had a Vala player and a Tannis player. Even Zul's an auto attacker, Kerrigan's an auto attacker. Level 4 we got Laws of Hope. This is a 20% heal over 4 seconds. You can pop your trait, then pop this and regenerate health while taking no damage. This is probably the talent I would get 100% of the time. Level 7 we picked up the Crusade Marches On. So any ability we use will reduce our iron skin by 1.5 seconds. Man, I forgot to silence that. But you know, this ability could possibly force you to use abilities when you don't need to. But why would you do that? Why would you use abilities that you don't need? It doesn't make any sense. But it possibly could. You know, you could possibly tunnel vision on that, look at it constantly and try and get it down by using abilities rather than pulling from your enemy. But why would you do something as silly as that? And at level 10 we picked up Blessed Shield for the stun. It's really great with Condemn. That's what I love about Johanna. She's so well put together. Like, Blizzard are really good at hero design. Like, I'm not a big fan of their map design, but I'm a big fan of their hero design. Every hero is getting better and better with each new hero coming out. So you pull them in with your Condemn and you can stun them, and then you have Jaina that can follow up with her Ring of Frost and her Blizzard, Kel'Thas with his Phoenix and his Flame Strike and 11 bombs. Any sort of AoE is great here. Even the Condemn and pulling them in and a Li Ming with a burst. And then you have level 13, you pick up Hold Your Ground. This increases your shield by 20%. So while you're in the enemy's face being a turd that won't flush, it's going to reduce the cooldown if they destroy it, and they are going to be attacking you because you're annoying them. Especially in solo queue and low levels, like Quickmatch, they're going to trade into you, like, and you're going to get this thing off cooldown. And then we picked Fanaticism. While Iron Skin is active, Johanna gains 8% movement speed. Each time she takes damage, it stacks up to 40%, and there's the gap closer that you need it. You can get a talent at level 7, I think it is, I'm not sure, that will increase your movement speed when you use Condemn, but we were going for a full trait build today. So we went with this here, so every time we pop this, that'll give us our gap closer, and then at level 20, that everybody takes is indestructible. Every time you die, you gain a shield equal to your maximum health for 5 seconds, and that has a 120 second cooldown. This is great, like, this is what makes Johanna unkillable, her trait, the armor, and then this level 20 talent. But then you have Varian there that could just wreck your trait on you, and then you're going to be sitting at 1% health, and you're going to die with a one shot. So this is my Johanna full trait build video. Hope you all enjoyed the video today, ladies and gentlemen. If you do, give it a wee thumbs up. If you want to see some more, subscribe. I'm going to have more coming out this week because that's me off work for 5 days. Fucking great being off work, like, I swear. Being off work, fucking great, like, do you know what I mean? Alright folks, all the best.